Every island has its ghost stories. But this one, hidden in the Banda Sea, has something else entirely. Something still watching. Under a clear night sky, young conservationist Lara Venz, determined to document endangered coral reefs in the Banda Islands, boards a traditional Korakora canoe with 3 strangers, an ex-Navy navigator, a quiet islander, and a thrill-seeking vlogger. But none of them know what truly lurks beneath the currents, or in the stars above. The boat pushes off at dusk, lanterns swaying, stars beginning to shimmer. Locals whisper of old legends, ghost ships, drowned pirates, a sea that swallows light. The silence of the sea held its breath. Lara dismisses it. She's here for science. Lara Venz, conservationist with a camera and a mission. Kieran, ex-Navy with too many secrets. Tala, the islander who sings to the sea. And Ezra, a thrill-seeker live streaming into darkness. Kieran unrolled a scorched sea chart marked with a red X. Not a reef. A place erased from maps. Tala turned away. The stars blinked alive above them. And yet, below, the water stilled unnaturally. The ocean held its breath. As the stars emerge, the ocean goes unnaturally still. Not even the wind breathes. Something is watching. Lara feels it in her gut. Ezra's drone feed crackles. Glitchy footage shows a shadow swimming beneath the boat. Massive, fast, silent, a gust slammed the deck. The lanterns flickered. A shadow surged beneath them, fast and wide. Tala began to hum, softly at first. It wasn't for them. It was for something older. Something listening.
They like the sound,
She says, eyes wide.
it calms them.
They anchor near a reef. The coral glows faintly blue. Radioactive? No, something else. Symbols carved into stone beneath the water. Ezra dives with a GoPro. Minutes passed. Then bubbles, and nothing else. No Ezra. He burst from the water, blood in his ears.
It was whispering
He gasped.
in my head.
A fog drifts in. Unnatural, sudden. Through it, a ghostly Korakora floats by with no crew. Dripping wet, barnacled, and still rowing. Lara traced the constellations. Wrong. Shifted. As if someone or something was rearranging the sky.
Those stars shouldn't be there.
She says, studying the sky with trembling fingers. Kieran admits he once chased a similar signal during wartime and lost an entire crew.
Only thing I brought back was silence.
Tala etched ancient symbols in the sand. A sea map from the sky. Her voice trembled.
This sea has its own sky.
She whispers.
One that doesn't obey.
Ezra becomes erratic. His pupils are dilated. His skin pale.
The ocean is a mirror,
He says, filming himself.
and we are not alone.
The wooden hull begins to vibrate, resonating with the stars above. Carvings glow. It's not just a vessel. It's alive. Symbols ignited. The boat responded. Watches froze. The sky looped in unnatural spirals. A single minute stretched into forever. And the sun never rises. One star falls. Straight into the ocean. It erupts in bioluminescent flame.
It's a signal.
Lara says.
Something heard us.
Without warning, Ezra leaps overboard. They hear laughter echoing. Not his. Laughter echoed long after he vanished. The sea splits. Coral towers rise. A submerged temple breaks the surface, glowing with blue fire an entrance. They step onto coral steps. Inside, murals of people sailing into the stars, and not returning. A moon-shaped altar pulses. The walls pulse with that same rhythm. Not drums. Not machines. A living beat. Lara touches a stone. Her vision floods with stars and ships lost in time. Tala uncovers a star map in the altar.
This shows the way home.
She says.
But it isn't Earth.
A tremor. Lights fade. The pool inside the temple rippled. From the pool inside the temple, a long-limbed shape begins to rise. Ancient. waiting. Their boat begins to split apart. It's being rejected, pushed away by the sea itself. Not from age. The sea was done with it. They ran. The temple behind them collapsing. They scramble back to the ship ruins. Lara clutches the map. And held the map like a torch.
We have to realign the stars.
She says.
They're the key.
Tala hums again, but this time, louder. The melody shifts the stars above. A path begins to glow in the sky. This time, the stars answered. Kieran stays behind, holding the temple door shut against whatever's waking.
Go.
He yells.
Finish the map. Let them forget me.
The boat lifts from the sea. Gravity fails. They float upward, tethered by light, as the reef disappears below them. The sky peeled open. They breach the ocean into a mirrored sky. Above and below are stars. Lara opens the map. Lara whispered.
There is still a way back.
They re-enter Earth's sea near dawn. A familiar shoreline appears. The sky returns to normal, but changed. The boat is gone. Ezra's GoPro washes ashore. It shows footage of stars, in spirals, and whispers in static. The island authorities dismiss it as a hoax. Tala disappears that night. Only her song remains, carried on the wind. A ghost in the breeze. Lara publishes fragments of the map, encrypted. She warns.
Some maps don't lead you where you want to go. Only where you're needed. Not wanted.
Divers return to the reef. There's no temple. Just endless coral. But sonar picks up a heartbeat. Villagers light lanterns every equinox, letting them float out.
To guide the ones still drifting.
They say. A sailor in another port begins humming Tala's tune. He's never been to Bonda. Never heard her voice. A ship disappears. Same time, same coordinates. The stars above rearrange again. On the roof of her cabin, Lara studies the night sky. Lara watches the stars. There, just for a moment, one star winks. Once and vanishes. We thought we were explorers, but we were the ones being mapped. The sea doesn't forget. And neither do the stars.
Disclaimer: the story presented here is purely a work of fiction and is created for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to actual locations, events, or individuals is coincidental. The narrative does not intend to portray any place in a negative light, nor does it aim to harm or defame the reputation of any location. For those who enjoy stories in the thriller genre, feel free to subscribe to the Thrill Lab channel to stay updated on upcoming thrilling tales.